Fox 11 is on special assignment tonight. Good evening, everyone. Thanks for joining us. The only clinic that provides abortions in Green Bay will end the medical procedure next week. Since 1978, the clinic has provided abortions, but now a business deal will be putting an end to that practice. The clinic is familiar to many. It's located on Webster Avenue on the city's east side, next door to Bellin Hospital. We have learned that the practice is being sold, and the new owner, Bellin Health, is putting a stop to the abortions. Mark Leland has our story.
For decades, protesters have walked the sidewalks around the Medical Arts Building on Webster Avenue. Their vigils and prayers have always been that abortions performed inside the building would come to an end.
Well, our prayers have been answered if indeed that's the case.
Those answered prayers come in the form of a business deal between OB/GYN Associates and Bellin Health. Fox 11 News has learned the obstetrics and gynecology practice owned by Dr. Robert DeMott has been sold to Bellin Health System effective August 1st. DeMott did not respond to our request for comment on the sale, but Fox 11 uncovered these federal court documents related to Planned Parenthood's lawsuit fighting Wisconsin's new restrictive abortion law. In the declaration by DeMott, he acknowledges the sale to Bellin, indicates he will become an employee of Bellin, and as a condition of employment with Bellin, he says, quote, "I may not provide abortion services to any patient," end quote. Bellin Health System officials declined an on-camera interview, instead issuing this statement to Fox 11 saying, "In accordance with Bellin Health policy, we cannot verify or provide comments on potential or existing business negotiations." Although I was told a statement would be coming August 1st, the same day Bellin is slated to take ownership of Dr. DeMott's medical practice. Jeff Mason is the former chief executive officer of Bay Care Clinics in Northeast Wisconsin. Now a medical consultant, he says Bellin's acquiring of OB/GYN Associates is a good business move.
Well, I think that the service of abortion is an inflammatory one that causes a lot of emotion and negative branding. And I don't believe any healthcare provider is well served by being in that business.
In addition to eliminating negative attention, Mason says the trend has been for hospitals to take more control over employee physicians.
It's important for hospitals to have a dependable, quality group of physicians that they know are available to treat the needs of their patients.
Planned Parenthood of Wisconsin officials have another view. They believe with abortion services no longer offered at all in Green Bay, that not all patient needs will be met.
I think that, there are many problems when you have people dictating whether or not an individual woman can get the care that she and her doctor decide that she needs.
Planned Parenthood is not affiliated with OB/GYN Associates and indicates it will continue to focus instead on family planning services.
And Planned Parenthood isn't actively pursuing another clinic to step up?
No, we're not at this time.
With abortion services coming to an end in Green Bay, the only other option in Northeast Wisconsin for someone seeking an abortion would be to head to the Fox Valley. But if the state's new law restricting abortions is upheld, that clinic in Grand Chute would close and patients would be forced to go to Milwaukee or Madison. The fight over abortion is far from over, though. Mason says the trend is for hospitals to continue to take more control away from individual doctors, and Planned Parenthood expects more restrictive abortion legislation in the next year. But for Ball, he says he'll rely on prayer.
We can say this, is that we've got an inside source who has made it very clear that without our peaceful prayerful vigil out here, this would not be happening.
A Bellin Health spokesman tells me they will address our questions on August 1st, next Thursday. Fox 11 on assignment will stay on the story and have an update. Mark Leland, Fox 11 News.